In order to have success, the kind that all can be proud of, it must be earned through the toll and effort of hard work and the bonds built by challenges along the path. Join us as we take this journey with Chris Ash and the Rutgers football program on the season premiere of RFootball with Chris Ash. This week, we'll hear from the Scarlet Knights as they share their first impression of their new leader.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy off the field. He's a good guy on the field. Obviously, he comes from a winning program, so he knows what it takes. He's going to yell at you. He's a coach, but he's coaching you. When you get off the field, he's going to talk to you like you're a regular person. He's going to joke around. He's going to have fun. So he's the best of both worlds.
And we'll sit down with head coach Chris Ash as he breaks down the first game of the season.
In his coaching debut with Rutgers, spending the last 2 years working with Urban Meyer, part of that staff that won the national championship. Grant from the Wildcat, touchdown Rutgers.
And previews Rutgers home opener.
I've been here as a visiting coach on 2 different occasions and really been impressed with the game day environment here at High Point Solutions. And as an opposing coach, going from the locker room to the press box, fans were yelling and screaming at us, and you love that.
The journey begins this week on RFootball with Chris Ash.
Our next coach has to be a great ambassador for our university, someone who can lead young men, someone who will get our fans hopeful and excited again about Rutgers football. Chris Ash is the right man to lead that effort.
I want to build a first-class program here.
Load it up! Load it up!
It's going to take an extreme amount of work. It's going to take a lot of the right people.
Great timing, Gio!
Going in the same direction. I want to build a fast, physical team that plays with relentless effort.
Javarian Grant, and he's going to do it! What a run by Robert Martin for the score!
Tremendous enthusiasm.
Taken down! What incredible effort!
And plays for each other. A program that the university, the state of New Jersey, high school coaches, and high school players, and they want to come here and be a part of it.
This is a great day for Rutgers University. Last Monday, when I was asked what I was looking for in a new coach, I said, our next coach has to be a great ambassador for our university, someone who can lead young men, someone who will get our fans hopeful and excited again about Rutgers football. I found that person in Chris Ash. It is my pleasure to introduce the leader of Rutgers football, Chris Ash.
What's the first year been like? Just, the whole way that people have welcomed you and the way that you've got assimilated to the Rutgers situation.
Well, I've been drinking out of the fire hose, so to speak, for a while, but it's been great. Everybody here in the state of New Jersey, inside Rutgers, outside Rutgers, high school coaches, fans, supporters have welcomed myself, my family, our coaching staff with open arms. It's been really overwhelming, the support that we've gotten here in a short amount of time since we've been here at Rutgers, and it'll continue to grow.
What's the biggest challenge you face at Rutgers?
As a head coach, the biggest challenges that face are just getting to know the players. When you're a position coach or even a coordinator, you're a lot closer to the players. You're dealing with them on a day-to-day basis. You're in a room with a smaller group of guys. You get to know them on a more personal level and build a stronger relationship with them. Right now, as a first-year coach, because there's so many players here that we have not gone through the recruiting process with, haven't had a chance to get to know them and their families like you would as a position coach. That's a challenge for me because I like those relationships. That's why I got into coaching, is because of those relationships. And as a head coach, you don't get that interaction with the players as much. So that's one of the challenges. I love to coach. I love to get in there and teach. Not having the opportunity to do that on a day-to-day basis is also another challenge for me, because that's what I love to do.
But when you get on the practice field, can you let yourself go a little bit? Do you find sometimes you have to just fire out there?
Absolutely. It's the best time of the day for me when we get on the practice field. It's an opportunity to go coach.
Quan, again, keep my depth. Feet and hands work together. Eyes down low, right? Hey, where are you going?
I'm not going to jump in and just coach every position out on the field. That's not me. That's not my expertise. But when I can find opportunities to go coach, reinforce something that a coach is trying to get across, or I can be in my strength zone, which is coaching defensive backs, I can go help coach those, I'm going to do it.
Work your feet, work your feet, work your feet. Don't cross over. Next guy, let's go. Guys, you got to get width as well as depth. Don't tip it off. Individual, go, individual. No, man, you're not going to hear anything in the game, man. You got to get out.
So you're becoming a little bit of a delegator in addition to being a coach. That's probably part of the growing process to be becoming the head coach of a program.
Absolutely. You're the CEO of the organization, and I need to be able to balance my schedule. I've had to be able to find ways to balance my schedule where I can do the things I need to do to manage everybody, motivate people, but also find my opportunities to go in and coach too.
RFootball with Chris Ash is delivered by UPS, helping companies solve for today's rising customer expectations. Visit ups.com/solvers to find out more. Rutgers fans, don't miss your chance to join in and help build a Big Ten game day experience. Go to ScarletKnights.com for tickets to these upcoming home games.
Let's go, win on three. 1, 2, 3, win.
Let's get it.
Let's go, boy. Here you go. Touch on 1, 2, 3. Touch on. Tight right hand. Tight that man. Ready? Bend tight. Tight to the side. Man, this is what y'all practice for. Stay 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stay on deck. Yeah, Greg. 1, 2, 3. Touch on. Stand. Strong. 2 right, 2 left. 2 right, 2 left. Nice.
Welcome to RFootball with Chris Ash. The 2016 season is off and running. And Chris, you couldn't ask for a more daunting challenge than to go 3,000 miles from home to take on number 14 Washington to start off the season. What about the challenge?
Oh, well, Washington was a really good football team. We knew that going in. We knew it was going to be a long trip. Went out there early, stayed 2 nights. You typically don't do that. But, hey, we were really excited about going out there. We were really excited about the challenge to play a top-notch program like Washington. Coach Peterson's done a great job with that program. Unfortunately, the outcome wasn't what we wanted. And most disappointing thing wasn't necessarily about, a loss in the game, but we just didn't play to our potential. And that was the most disappointing thing that we've got to get fixed.
Chris Ash.
In his coaching debut with Rutgers, spending the last 2 years working with Urban Meyer, part of that staff that won the national championship at Ohio State in 2014.
Did you like the positive attitude that your ball club showed throughout?
Yeah, I liked a lot of things, especially after watching the film, but during the game, I was really watching the players, how they were responding, how they were interacting with the coaches, how are they taking the field, how are they continuing to play, and I was really pleased with all of that. After the game, in the locker room, listening to the players talk, to each other, talk to the coaches.
You finally played another team. It's almost like your kids really needed to go out there and see someone other than themselves. Did you find that to be interesting in that regard?
Yeah, that's what we were excited about more than anything, was the opportunity to go compete against somebody else and to really find out where we're at. I said going into the game this was going to be a really good barometer for our program to find out what we have and areas that we need to continue to improve. And I think we have a much better idea about who we are and what our strengths and weaknesses are coming out of a game like that. But I'm a lot more encouraged than people would probably expect us to be. Because again, when you look at a score like that, there's a lot to be discouraged about. But watching the film, watching our players, watching them practice the next day, I'm really encouraged by what I see.
Josh Hicks ran the football hard and ran it well, and so did Justin Goodwin. Did you feel like your rushing attack generated something positive here?
It got better as the game went on. I was concerned about it going into the game. They have a really solid defensive line. They're big up front, especially at the two interior defensive line positions. They have athletic defensive ends. They got linebackers that can run. Standing there at the beginning of the game, I was a little bit concerned about our run game because we weren't getting much going. After watching the film, there were some holes that opened up early on, but they were really fast and they closed them pretty quickly. So we got to do a little bit better job of sustaining the holes so the running backs can hit them. But overall, as the game went on, I was pleased with our run game, and I think we finished the game with about 185 yards rushing if you took away the sacks and some of the negative yardage plays. So if you just look at that, it was productive as the game went on.
Play action from Chris Laviano. Down the sideline for Grant. Nice catch, twisting in the air.
The multi-dimensional Janarian Grant scored on a direct snap. This kid can do it so many different ways, can he?
Yeah, and that's what we were excited about with him in this offense to begin with. Is he could be a receiver, he could be a running back, he could be a quarterback. We could put him in motion, throw down the field, put him on a bubble screen. There's a lot of things that we can do with him. So Janarian was our offensive player of the game. He was all over the field and had production both on offense and on special teams.
Grant from the Wildcat, touchdown Rutgers. He dropped back looking like he was going to throw and then darted through the left side in a 10-yard touchdown run, and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights get their first touchdown here today.
Overall, a first game, isn't it a building block for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean every day is a building block for the rest of the season. This is a process. You talk about improvement and change. It takes time and effort and guts to improve, and really when you identify your weaknesses, accept that they are weaknesses, and then devising a plan to get them taken care of and continue to improve. It does. It takes a lot of time and effort, but that's what we're here for, and that's what this whole program is devoted to doing.
And the bottom line, to see guys battling, continuing to work hard, and not to get down on themselves, that must be something that you're kind of pleased about.
Oh, absolutely. We talk about that all the time with these players. The first 8 months were really smooth. There weren't a lot of negative events that we had to respond to or, kind of come together and handle, and we knew that was going to happen. Didn't want it to be so early in the season, but hey, it happened. So how do we respond? And so far, I like how this football team has responded with the preparation and communication and acceptance of what we put on film.
Well, the coach is also going to talk about the upcoming game. It's the home opener against Howard. That's just ahead as RFootball continues with Chris Ash.
Come on, Jabby. Here we go. Okay, understand this. What helps you get better out here? Understanding our culture, but getting mental reps, right? We go out here to run through what should you be doing if you're not out there. Get mental reps, man. Take advantage of every opportunity you get out. We're not going to be out here real long. 18-period practice, man, it's going to go like that. But make sure you take advantage of every opportunity you get to get better. But we want to see guys go crazy, go hard, as hard as you can. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're going to coach today. Okay, you better go +2 when not finished. You guys got it? Yes, sir. Or you're going to come back and we'll just keep going for 20 minutes if we have to. Let's make sure we understand what our culture is. We practice that way. We're looking for those laws of combat. Are you in a good football position? Loaded stance, left, right, left, reverse arc. You're a different guy in +2 and everything that we do. You guys got it? Yes, sir. You know what I love? Undersell, over-deliver, baby. That's all we got to do, right? Man, we're going to go make some plays. Let's have fun today. Vance, break them down. Bring this in. in, man. Get him, V. Yo, let's start this off right, man. 10 strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 strong.
He's a guy who gets things done.
There we go. There we go. Hey, cover 2 with your feet, 3 with your eyes, right?
Well, from the first time I sat down with Coach Ash, I knew what kind of coach he was. You know, a real blue-collar guy, real intense, real fiery kind of guy who wants things done one way. You know, that's the tough, hard way.
Yo, you get to the dot. Try to get to the dot. JPO, what's the call, man? What's the huddle call? Get off the ball, Sandy. Sandy, off the ball.
He brings a lot of energy, you know, and that's what we need.
Stay square. We're not rapping and rolling. What are you doing? Stay square. Saquon, the ball takes you, right?
Attitude and effort. Those are the 2 things he preaches a lot.
He's definitely, he's brought a lot of personality, a lot of character to this team.
Finish, there we go. Get that hip through, Quanzel.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy off the field. He's a good guy on the field. Obviously, he comes from a winning program, so he knows what it takes.
You quit. You quit. You guys work to get to the dot. They're trying to work to stop you. Don't give up on it.
You know, he's a man of his word. He's really cares about getting whatever we need to be, you know, performing at our best, and that's something that I really respect.
When I line up as a wide receiver and I see your eyes in there, what do I know you're going to do? Yeah, it's an indicator. That's it, Sandy.
It's been an awesome experience having him.
Oh, he's a wonderful guy. He's definitely his player coach, and I think that he believes in us.
He's a great coach.
RFootball with Chris Ash is brought to you by AmeriHealth New Jersey, the exclusive health insurance partner of Rutgers Athletics. For health insurance that pays, it's AmeriHealth New Jersey. Our football with Chris Ash rolls on, and we're looking ahead to the home opener. Is there anything better than that, Coach, right now?
No, I'm excited about it. I've been here as a visiting coach on 2 different occasions and really been impressed with the game day environment here at High Point Solutions. And hopefully we get a lot of fans that show up and we get a lot of student participation at our home games, and excited to go out there and give our team an opportunity to go out and compete.
What did you like when you came in here as an opposing coach?
It was sold out. It was loud.
Energy.
There was a lot of energy. As an opposing coach, going from the locker room to the press box, fans were yelling and screaming at us, and you love that.
What about the game week routine? Is this something that you know exactly what you're going to do, or is it going to have to evolve?
No, it's what I believe in. Done the similar game day routine at several spots. At Ohio State, Arkansas, Wisconsin, there were a lot of similarities. I've taken bits and pieces from all those spots, but it's pretty close to identical at each spot, and that's not going to change. It's what I believe in. It's how I think you can best prepare a football team.
Taking on Howard, a team that a lot of people are saying this should be a good opportunity for Rutgers to get their first win. Do you look at it in any different way than a Big Ten opponent?
No, every game for us we're approaching it's a big-time championship level game, and I don't care what the logo is on the helmet or the name on the jersey. We have to approach every game the same way. In a win or a loss, what I'm looking for is our team to go out and play to their full potential, and if we do that, I'll be happy. And we did not do that last Saturday, and Howard gives us another opportunity to go out and try to do that.
They've got a true freshman in Kyle Anthony, a very good wideout who had a big game against Maryland. Is he someone you have to look out for?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's got size, he's got great hands. He can go up and catch the ball, and he can make some plays down the field, and he's definitely a guy that we have to be aware of.
And Anthony Filio, the running back who had 16 touchdowns as a freshman, he's a guy who can make things happen on the ground. Is he one of your focuses here?
Yeah, both those 2 guys are, but in the run game, he definitely is. He's shifty, good change of directions, got good speed in the open field, can make you miss. And those are their 2 featured players, and we have to know where they're at, and we've got to be able to stop them.
one of 3 straight home games for you guys. Are you just looking forward to seeing the way your football team responds and embraces this opportunity?
Oh, yeah. As a new coach, we went on the road. We got away from the home game day distractions that go along with playing at home. But we're definitely happy and excited to be playing the next 3 games here at home and showing the fans that we're going to have a very competitive football team out there that they can enjoy cheering on.
I think the key thing that I heard at your press conference this week was you want your team to perform to their potential. It's easy to say, but how do you get a team to do that?
It's consistent preparation. It's staying consistent to what you do.
Go, go, go.
You know, to reach your full potential, you can't be changing things from week to week. You know, there are tweaks and adjustments that you may need to make based on performance or personnel changes and things like that. But we got to have a consistent routine with the way we practice, the way we meet, and what we do on offense, defense, and special teams. That's how you get better. That's how you build confidence. That's how you're able to go out and consistently execute your job for 4 quarters.
Finish. There we go.
Chris, do you see something here where it's about focus and the players now are focusing on an opponent, not themselves, and it's about a little bit of bonding as you get ready for the home opener?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with what happened last Saturday against Washington. You know, we have a tight-knit football team. I think we have great team chemistry right now. We got guys that really, truly love their brother and the guys in their unit. And anytime that you can go into a battle against somebody else, I think that brings a team closer together, and especially when you do it at home, because you want to play your best for your home fans. And I can see that on this football team right now.
Coach, good luck this week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That'll do it for this week's edition of RFootball with Chris Ash. Big 3-game homestand for the Scarlet Knights. It starts this week with Howard, continues with New Mexico, and then on to Iowa. We'll see you next week.
Rutgers fans, don't miss your chance to join in and help build a Big Ten game day experience. Go to ScarletKnights.com for tickets to these upcoming home games.